Previously on CSI Mwangi Expense. Hey. Hey. Let's go into this
Zach.
bar over here.
Hey,
Zach.
have you cased the joint first?
Yeah, it's cool in here. It's fine.
Oh yeah, you cased the joint? What'd
Come
you get
into
in your
this bar.
report? Zach. What's the matter? Mac.
Jack. No, wait, I'm Mac.
Yeah,
Fuck
he's
you
Jack.
guys.
I mean, I'm Jack.
This is why we need to streamline the service.
You haven't spoken about your job. You're very elusive when it comes to telling us what happened.
I work with the agency. Let's leave it at that.
What agency?
What, you think I got skeletons in my closet?
I'm just
think I don't
wondering
got a story to tell?
if you're talking about the agency that we've been working for a long, long time ago.
Hey,
What?
why don't you take a drink?
You guys always drink before a job?
Yeah.
Figures. You don't get anything done.
Here.
I'll tell you what. I'll drink to you this time, Jack and Mac. What is it?
It's drink.
We're outside the bar and you already got a drink.
Beer.
Butter beer?
Yeah.
The fuck is this?
Just take
some
the
lying
drink.
Just
podcast?
drink it.
Just drink.
It's a beer made from
We
butter.
take a
This
drink
place is
before a
called
case.
The Butter Tavern.
Well, you know what? There's a character that would really hate that, but I'm not that character.
Sure, yeah.
You see, Zach, we know your real name. We know your real name's not Zach.
We know that it's...
Crack.
God fucking damn it.
We know you're working for the other team. We know you was sent to take us down when we were least expecting it.
You're not hunting monkey killers.
You're
You are a monkey killer.
Hey, are you three boys gonna pay for those drinks?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
You better. Well, my name's not Burt Becker. I won't get fooled again.
Still alive! He lives! I thought we can't wrap up in one episode.
Got him, the monkey killer.
It's the show that will never die.
Previously on the Danger Club podcast.
It's all Velda's fault.
What?
All right, let's kill Velda.
Let's go to the animals. I'm going to take Alf with me.
I think we might get turned into waxworks.
Okay, they're not real people.
No.
If there had been real people, then you would have cut that guy's arm off.
Caragor, could you make us some sandwiches?
Yeah. I've never seen a tracker better.
Fulton, you push open the first door. So Carragher's the last one to pass through the room of realistic-looking waxworks.
Oh, shit.
The adventure continues now.
Oh, that timer's turned at the right time.
What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean, Dan?
Do you want to know? It means we're into the episode. Do you want to know a little bit? Do you want to know a little bit of podcast crossover trivia that is freaking wild?
Oh, yeah.
I discovered.
Hit me.
Yeah.
So, our good buddy Naomi Clark is a member of a really good podcast called Realms of Peril and Glory. They do all sorts of different role-playing games, but their main show is called Liminal London. Really good podcast. They do sort of short, like 4 or 5 episode seasons a few times a year, and it's like kind of hidden London fantasy stories. So it's like werewolves and vampires and things living secretly in London, and they're private investigators looking this up. Recently, on a case in one of their episodes, they had to tail someone to their work. They worked at Creams. They tailed them to the ice cream parlor. This was all improv. The GM's just kind of having like, all right, he works at Creams, fine. All right, which one does he work at? They tailed him to the London Bridge branch of Creams. Underneath London Bridge itself, the very building that still slightly contains the London Bridge experience. Their characters went to the building that we all met in.
We've never said the name of the experience.
That is the... did I say the name of it then?
We did, yeah.
Well, there you go. Then.
I'll bleep it out.
I think it's...
Please do.
We don't work there anymore, so it's fine.
I think it's the only reason we didn't mention it is because we didn't want to give them publicity.
Yeah, don't go there. Don't go there and give them money.
Well, it's all right.
Go to Creams by all of them.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, you got to Creams.
Just don't go to tourist attraction. So
That place is rubbish, you know.
There's a very, very weird crossover. So if you want to see some history, you can do that. And if you want to get some education in weird politics of group dynamic. Stay here. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Danger Club podcast.
I can't wait to listen to that. That'll be great. That'll be great to listen to.
I tell you what, I properly rate Realms of Peril and Glory. It's a really, really good podcast. Give it a listen. It's very different, very kind of real good, fun Brit podcast. I listened to it. I saw their live show at Dragon Meet this year. They did a live version of the show, and I came along knowing nothing about it other than that Naomi was in it, and Grant Howard, who's written a lot of the games that we played, was doing a guest thing in it. So I was like, I'll go give it a watch, and really, really fun, really lovely group of guys. And hopefully we're going to put out the game of Paranoia that Naomi ran for us. Possibly. I don't want to spoil it. Possibly on this feed, we don't know. But
amazing.
If I can get it off her, she's very busy, as Naomi. But hopefully we can do something with that. There's a lot of good podcasts out at the moment. I've been rinsing that. I've been rinsing a lot of Call of Cthulhu stuff because of all of our Delta Green shenanigans over on the Patreon. Because I'm into my cosmic horror and my and I love the D100 system. What are some other? Anyone else got any good podcasts they've been listening to at the moment?
I was going to say
Bad
on the
Women.
back of sorry. You're really nailing down on that Bubba's Problematic podcast thing, aren't you?
No, this is Bad Women's great. Go back. It's by this is one of the books I wrote. We were talking about books last episode. The audiobook I listened to by Hayley Ribbenhold, which is called The Five, which is all about the women involved in the Jack the Ripper case. Very good book, amazing. I think you should all listen to read or listen to that. She's also got a podcast called Bad Women, which goes even deeper into the lives of those people involved in that case, and it doesn't talk about the killer, which I think is a great way to tell that story, because we've been fed so many lies for over 130 years. Yeah. So it's a really, really good. The Five. Hayley Ribbenhold.
It's extremely. The Five. Is that the podcast or the
book is called The Five.
Okay.
And the podcast is called Bad Women. It's amazing. It's so good.
Bethan's read that. It's really it's really good to turn on its head, because like for something that everyone knows, we never caught the killer.
Yeah.
And yet people believe so much of this guff and nonsense that's sort of like, because it's like, it's
amazing when you get into it as well, because like back in those days, newspapers were exploding. It's like more and more people could read than ever before, and so anyone could set up a newspaper, right? So a lot of the evidence that we've got is just from people going, I think this could be something. They're just trying to sell a newspaper on a street corner. Very much like the internet today, where you can just go on and you can just say anything you want and people can believe it. The lie has gone round very quickly. It's like humans just did the same thing back then, but with print,
That is interesting.
and so so much of the evidence that we've got is just misconstrued and just like it's just made up, and we've just believed it.
The early days of tabloids. It's gross having had to write a show about it. It's awful. I hate that case and how famous it's become. But I'm glad there's stuff about it. And Scott, did you say you have a podcast?
No, yes, but I was just reacting to something you said earlier about Naomi's The Liminal London. I was just thinking it was a nice tie-in. If any of you have ever watched Dimension 20 and watched the Sleeping City that Brennan Lee Monaghan wrote about New York, sounds similar in theme to that, like a Sleeping London.
I thought New York was the city that never slept.
Well, and that's just the premise of the podcast, because of the show, because they find out what bits do and don't sleep, and some of them are really supernatural.
Interesting.
Very much like Liminal London, I suppose. Cool. I haven't listened to any of the podcasts in a long time. I was listening to an audiobook by Malcolm Moorcock, is one of his books, one of his dark fantasy and the Elric saga, because I'm running a dark fantasy campaign off air from my friends, and then my fans.
Only my OnlyFans.
They do exist.
He does naked D&Ding on his OnlyFans.
You put the naked in, James. You put the naked in, but now this is on air, I can't take it out.
And you eat sushi off of him as well.
Drum will come and eat sushi from Scott whilst he DMs a dark campaign on OnlyFans.
Only the Warriors, though. Only the Warriors. Last one I was listening to was Behind the Bastards. Do you know that one?
I love Behind the Bastards.
Yeah.
It's one of my favourite shows.
Yeah.
I'm just recently, I I mean, if I had to recommend one, it would be the Hitler's Sex Life one. I think that is very good.
Hitler's Sex
Life. That Hitler's Sex Life, and the takeaway from it is that Hitler is not as much of a pervert as you would feel comfortable with. He's more normal than you think, and that makes it even weirder. I'm listening at the moment, but Kent friends, dear Colin and James,
you want to talk to me?
Yes. There's I'm listening to a 2-part episode on John Aspinall, Lord Aspinall, who founded Howlett's and Port Lim, which you may have been on little zoo trips to if you've ever been to the zoo.
No, I'm from Kent. I've never been to Port Lim.
You should. It's great, and they will tell you, if you go on a tour of it, they'll tell you stories about the quirky gambling guy who runs this thing. Oh,
he's a weirdo guy.
Oh, he's so much weirder than that.
Strange,
yes, he is.
Man.
He's also partly responsible for running the casino, which shifted the overall financial makeup of the aristocracy, because so many fucking rich people lost their fortunes there. Like, if you want that kind of trope of like, he gambled away his fortune, John Aspinall was involved in the casino where he gambled away his fortune. That's where it happened. Behind the Bastards, Liminal London, Realms of Peril and Glory, and Bad Women. Fabulous.
Yeah.
There's some podcast listening for you, everybody, and there's some podcast listening for you right now.
Dangerlings, if you've got a podcast recommendation, drop it in the Discord. That'll be great. Thanks.
Yeah, we are in.
Well, we ended on a little bit of a shocky cliffhanger.
You did a thing, Dan.
You did a thing, Dan. You
gave a person a piece of paper and then you shut down the podcast,
yes.
Dan.
Now, what
none of us know what's going on.
I thought Scott's reaction was lovely audibly, but also it was accompanied with a sort of mildly surprised and slightly harrowed face, I would say.
Well, it is the harrowing.
Yes, it is the harrowing. So, but we have yet to know what's in this note.
Yeah,
you cheeky scamp.
So Scott knows something. Scott knows something others don't know.
Yeah.
So you are in.
Does he know how to track now? Is it?
Dan gave me a temporary +7 bonus.
You've got a +7 bonus of shame for the next 2 campaigns.
It's feeling bad trying to get you back on track.
Yeah.
Oh God! If I just handed you a little post-it, just being like, piece of shit. You ain't nothing. So you are in you're in the man molds, the home of Marzali the Weaver, trying to seek the Weaver out for a number of reasons. Partly because you want to get some grubs, because if you can get 6 grubs from the Weaver and give them to the TikTok man, God, these are the kind of things people over here in pubs and think we're fucking nerds, aren't they? If you can get all of these things, these penetrable things, if you can get all these grubs, you can give them to TikTok man. He's going to give you his token without having to fight him. So that would be good.
Yes.
You've also got the secondary plot that you're hoping that Marzali might in some way be able to help with Shania's owl problem.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess the hope is, I guess we're just going to ask, like, look, if we kill this owl, will it come back with its shadow intact? I guess that's it, really, isn't it? That's the question.
Also, will you give us the grubs in return for this needle and thread?
Or would you, instead of those horrible grubs, how about this cute owl in a blanket? Like, look at that. Ooh. I'd trade for that.
I think the grubs are their
can have an owl in a blanket. Huh?
Aren't the grubs their babies?
Yeah, but owl in a blanket, Colin. Owl in a blanket.
Isn't this better than your own baby? Someone else's baby in a blanket.
I, for one, am loving the Monkey Island way that we're trying to solve these things. If we're like, what if I give this item to this person, will you give me a different item that I can give to another person?
Absolutely.
We've lapsed back to the 90s, just like the rest of the world.
I have. I've been playing a series of games called Fallen London lately, and there is one called The Sunless Sea.
Oh, I love The Sunless Sea.
I thought you would like it.
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
That fits your vibe. Yeah, it's a fucking excellent and brutal game with just reams and reams of glorious text in it, because the writers behind that are very good. But that is exactly that. It's you find your way, you find out how you don't die so much, and then after a while you go, fine, I can finally get some resources that might help me. They're very rare. And then after mid-game you're like, okay, so the resources are just to give to these people who will give me the real things, and I've got to trade to those people, and as long as I don't get eaten by a horrible undersea horror during that time, I might get through this game. That's exactly what that game is.
It's brilliant. It's brilliant.
Nice.
Do recommend Sunless Sea.
Sunless Sea.
Yeah, it's a big underground.
That's coming in hard with the recommendations this last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Educate yourself. Stop listening to us. Go do something else.
I think actually, as a caveat, I should probably say you should probably play Sunless Sky, not Sunless Sea, because after I bought it, I found out that there was someone at Fail Better Games who was a very bad person, and I think that they worked on Sunless Sea, but they haven't worked on Sunless Sky, and apparently Sunless Sky is a better game. Anyway, that's it.
Well, there we go.
Yeah, it wasn't while ago I played Sunless Sea, but yeah, it's good.
So we are. Fulton has very much taken charge of the group after a successful, couple of successful perception checks.
I don't know about anyone else, but Velda's sort of letting go ahead just to set off the traps so he doesn't have to. Really, I mean that's where Velda's at. You know what I mean? He's like,
Yeah, don't worry. Fulton knows.
go on. No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does.
No, he doesn't.
Ross knows.
Ross knows. There we are. See now, Ross, you can stop metagaming now because Ross knows, but Fulton doesn't know. Go, Fulton! Yes, you're the man.
Anyone who is going to take over a kingdom or take over a group and not assume that Velda will be the Lord Varys in that situation is asking for trouble. You keep a fucking eye on that wizard.
Yes.
Karagor is having the worst day of his life. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
It's all right. There's change. It's an arcs, you know, like. Yeah. Isn't it a drum? You know, you lose.
Yeah,
stuff.
absolutely. I'm kind of enjoying it.
I'm wondering.
Not you. Sorry, not your.
No, we all heard it.
I meant, you know,
we'll just play that
shared,
back.
You know,
I did.
We both lost something.
I am sat next to Drum, and Dangerous, I did give a little head quirk when he just did that.
It was hilarious
to
to watch,
silence. Yeah.
You're like, what?
You're very much enjoying it. Drum's very much enjoying it. I'm wondering if there's going to be a character break and then a reformation of something. There's going to be a big sweeping change, and it's going to be Karagor,
Wax man.
Karagor the unmeltable.
I was going to say, actually, on the subject of wax, we should probably somewhere along the line we piece together the grubs are the babies of the Weaver, therefore implying that the Weaver could in fact be some kind of, if not arachnid, then some kind of mini beast or some kind of insect. What insects make wax?
Bees.
They don't make
it.
Don't they?
Well,
Don't
they
they?
do.
They do,
thought they did.
don't they? Yeah.
They don't buy it from down the road.
I thought.
I think they eat candles and then they just stick it up.
They make honey.
I thought it was
they
because
secrete wax?
the wax is a byproduct of their home, right?
Yes, I
They-
think yes.
That they do create using where I'm not
It's
sure
the queen.
exactly, but-
She's like, here is the produce which the building, and here is your reward, the puke that is tasty and delicious.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
makes the
something
royal
like that,
jelly, and they make.
I don't think it's wax, is it?
There's-
Well, I mean,
it's
their
gotta be,
hives are made of
otherwise
wax.
where do you
Yeah,
get
they
beeswax?
puke up honey and then they shit wax.
They don't fly into your ear and take it from you.
Well, if you play enough of the Sunless Sea games, you will actually find out that is actually a major plot point.
Where else do they get their wax from? Like, you know, I'm not going to Google it.
You're Googling.
I'm not going to Google
Ross
it.
is.
Google it.
No, don't Google it.
What is beeswax?
Let's flounder around for a few minutes.
Yeah,
Well, actually, no,
beeswax is
17 minutes.
produced by honeybees. Chinese wax is produced by scale insect Surplastis seraphus. Lanolin,
the great sorcerer. Splendid.
Lanolin, which is wool wax, is the sebaceous glands of a sheep.
Interesting.
Funny that.
Shellac wax is from an insect.
Beeswax was from bees, right?
Yeah, let's stay on target.
So we might be dealing with a bee.
I was my interest is direct proportion.
Spermaceti.
Okay, stop saying it.
Spermaceti is
He runs the carnival, doesn't he?
The Renaissance painter.
hello, it's me, Spermaceti.
It's a very crusty. It's a spermaceti. I'm 100% organic.
From the head cavities and blubber of the sperm whale.
There we go.
Oh, well.
Very nice.
Spermaceti.
Okay.
Spermaceti. Let's say it again, shall we?
Spermaceti.
Good old spermaceti. Oh dear. Hamsters eat wax. You know that's a.
Hamsters are stupid.
We're nearly 20 minutes in.
How dare you?
Really? My God. Right. So, possible B to be dealt with.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Possible B and possible other problem. You, as the rest of you are heading around the corner, you kind of all head out of the room full of the shockingly lifelike waxworks. Who is at the back of the player group?
Karagor.
Well, no, I know, but at the back of the at the back of the forward group is Bubba.
Oh yeah, but
well,
Because it's Fulton, Shania, Velda, Bubba. then NPCs, then Caragor.
Sure.
It's just because I'm not going to describe to Algon what he sees, because Algon is me. But I'll describe to Bubba what you see. You see, looking back past Algon, as Philippe comes out, there's a moment when no one follows Philippe and Peter out.
Right.
And then a moment later, Caragor steps out behind you, into the corridor behind everyone.
Right.
And just rejoins the back of the group.
So just for a moment,
who's seen that? Only Bubba.
Bubba has seen that because the rest of you have kind of gone round the corner at this point.
You wouldn't necessarily think that was weird. I don't know.
I think I just
out of game, we definitely know that something's happened.
I just give Caragor like a little like kind of head, not nod, but you know when you sort of go up as if to say, "Is everything all right?" Just like give him a little.
Yeah.
How does Caragor respond?
Caragor's got his hood down. Doesn't make eye contact with his superiors.
He's finally learned his place.
All right. Bubba just thinks it's a bit odd that he's not making eye contact and carries on walking.
Keeps a hold of that. Fulton, you push through the secret door to the south and you enter another room with waxworks standing up in it. You immediately clock to your immediate left as you come in, which would be to the eastern wall. There is a secret door right there when you're there, and then to your right. There is another door that goes in the northern wall.
Velda, make sure you're writing a map, yeah? Drawing a map, sorry.
Totes.
Yeah.
He's always drawing maps.
It onto this wax tablet.
Let's go to this one, not the secret one, the other one.
Okay, you push open the door.
Why?
Because don't you get some innate ability to see secret doors because you're a dwarf?
No.
Isn't that a thing?
Nope.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Isn't that a tracker thing?
So we can all just see it's not a very good secret door.
Fulton is. I'm rolling secret perception checks for Fulton because he's the first one walking into the rooms and describing the room as seen based on that. If those of you, for the rest of you, kind of want to search the room more once you come in, but as I'm describing the room as the dice tell me to.
Fine, right. We'll go into the secret room.
I'm just saying because it's a secret one.
Fine.
Don't touch any of these
Fulton,
waxworks. They freak me out.
You push the secret door open and step out into a corridor. The corridor stretches away to the north and the south. There is a door immediately opposite you. There is a secret door to the south that is open, and there is there's a door immediately. There's a door immediately in front of you. There is a door to the south, and there is a door to the north.
Is this the same corridor that we went into? Can I make a perception check?
Give me a perception check.
I'm actually vibing on this.
34.
That dice really goes around the houses, doesn't it? Because it landed on a 1, it went to a 7, and then it ended on a 17.
Which is not even...
It takes its time, doesn't it? That's what you want from a dice roller, is just for it to take longer than a real dice.
Yeah.
Yes, you are fairly confident this is the first corridor you stepped into. If you were to go through the door immediately in front of you, you would be in the room with the steam vent. If you would go to the south, it would take you back to the lobby. If you went to the north, it would take you back to the room with the realistic-looking waxworks.
So we have come into circles.
So should we go back through the other door?
Yeah,
behind?
the door to the north.
Okay, you go into into the room where you were. Who's going into that one?
Me.
Okay, you go into that one. You push the door open. Hiss of steam. Reflex save.
Not the same steam door as before.
No.
Different
27.
A 27 is a save, but not a critical save this time. So you take half damage, which comes in at 6 points of damage. You roll backwards, but this time the steam catches you and you come out partially steamed.
Yes, I can see you're inside your paws now.
Yes.
Yeah. Is that what you're talking about, Shania?
Yeah, I started talking about
it looks
gets the paws open.
It looks a bit scaldy, to be honest.
It did hurt a little bit. Only a tiny bit.
Well, no pain, no burns.
That room is that room looks to be a dead end. It's got a waxwork in it that is very badly melted from being hit by the storm.
Okay, so we don't
go back on ourselves.
Okay, so you can go back. If you're going to go back on yourselves, you have two options to do it. You can either loop through this new secret door you found and go back through the room with the realistic waxworks in, which would mean going back through that room, but it would mean you could effectively keep the same party order you can. Or you can reverse and have Karagor and the pets lead the way and go back the way you came that way, in which case Karagor is now at the front.
No, we will.
How are you feeling?
What was that, my lord?
Actually, do you know, I think I prefer this new Karagor. Go on, you lead on. Let's loop round.
Let's loop round. Don't worry about this. Make some more sandwiches, please.
Yes, my lord.
Somewhere Karagor's got a hostess trying.
What kind of sandwiches?
Do you come up?
Meat.
I mean, it'd just be ration sandwiches, right? That's sort of
right.
Yeah, I know, but it's more exciting to say something that it's not going to be.
Okay.
Like cucumber and pheasant with lightly spiced apple, please.
Karagor's just throwing rations at
It's
us.
just like jerky.
Just carving out slices of wax. The appropriate colour.
Go back to that room, and then there's one more door.
So you
there?
loop back around, back through the room full of the realistic waxworks. Give me, give me perception checks, everybody, as you go through those.
Everyone gets +2 to these, remember?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Oh, wow, that's awful.
34.
34.
Yeah, I'm not going to be much use to anyone, to be honest. 17.
34, 17.
30.
30. Okay.
Did you say perception? Sorry.
Perception.
29.
29.
+2.
Yeah, so that's it's 32.
32. Okay, as you go through. Bubba, is there one less waxwork in here than there was the last time you go through? You can't tell. You're not totally sure. You're not sure. Fulton knocked them all over pretty good. It's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah. Interesting.
What did you get?
30.
So you get, you come back up to the corridor. Fulton, you come in, you turn right out of this door, and you find yourself with a door immediately in front of you and a secret door to your right. So a door that goes east and a secret door that goes south.
Secret door?
Go to the secret door.
Push open the secret door. You step inside. It's a room with another secret door in it. This is a square room. It has a single waxwork of a tengu standing in it, staring at you, and it has a secret door in the east. Now, that appears to be the only route out of this room.
I think we should destroy these wax figures, because I think they're going to come alive after we've done something.
I've been saying that.
But they haven't done anything yet.
Yes, but you know the game.
What game of the maze with the wax people? No, not really. I'm not familiar with that.
I've made the sandwiches. I used up some of my own rations.
Pass them to the front.
We're all in a room together now.
Yeah, I could just bring them.
Do
to
not
you.
look at me.
I've got my hood up, my lord.
Put them in my hand.
There you go, my lord.
Thank you. Now go into the corner.
Very well.
I'll ignore the frightening unlikelihood of any sandwiches making it past Philippe when they're passed down that way.
Yeah. Can Karagor just quietly in the corner take out a blade and just touch the wall? I just want to see what it's made of.
Prod the wall. It's made of stone.
Cool. Both the walls that I'm in the corner.
Both sides. Both made of brick.
Door frame.
Door frame seems to be made of wood when you go past it.
What are you doing there, peasant?
Bubba goes to Oz. All right.
I was just going to say I smashed the tengu to bits.
I was going to go up and put my thumbs through it.
What?
I mean, you can do that.
You do yours. You do
I was
yours.
just slashing.
You got there just before me. So.
Okay, cool.
Bubba
This isn't weird at all. I'm going to go and...
Bubba roll sanity. As we watch Fulton just butcher, just chop this tengu to pieces.
Should we go through the secret door here?
I am the tracker.
He's not shouting Bubba.
Be quiet. Nay.
Die, Bubba, die.
Karika,
Yes, my lord.
Slap him for me.
Very well, my lord.
What? No.
I slap Velda in the face.
It takes so long to like shuffle past everyone. Excuse me. Slap.
Do not anger your tracker.
Now get back in line.
Yes, my lord. Caragor goes to the back and just gets out a sausage and starts waving it at Velda.
Now you, Velda, you move one down and I go where you were.
No, fuck off.
I'm the hand.
Look,
of
can
the
we just
king.
go through this? You're not the hand of the king. Let's stop this nonsense now.
He is now my hand of the tracker.
Yeah, you go behind me.
The hand of the tracker.
I will do
can I not
anything
be
for
part
you.
of this party anymore? I think I'm done.
Can we just go through the secret door, please? Come
Yes, we will.
Okay, you push over.
Follow me.
Yes, follow him.
on. Shut up, you.
Get behind me.
No. I can't be bothered.
I keep trying to push past Velda.
Stop it.
Okay, you push your way through the. You push your way through the door. It's a good thing. Everyone has got a good perception. You push your way into another room. This room opens out a little bit. It has got. It's got a couple of waxworks in it, and it appears to have 3 doors, all on the eastern wall. The northernmost one and the southernmost one are both secret. Are both regular doors. The northernmost one and the southernmost one are both regular doors. The one in the middle is a secret door.
Let's go to the secret door.
Yes, my king.
Yes.
We keep going secret doors and we're going like round and round in circles.
No, we're not at all. Because that's actually
No?
It's good. Yeah. 'cause it's a
Don't
new quest, isn't it?
question your tracker.
Why the fuck not?
You are my queen.
What? Who the fuck said that? What's happening to everyone? Why has everyone gone fucking mental?
I'm just very tired.
Jesus Christ! Whoever the fuck, cheesy crazy. Okay,
I'm happy for any of you to go through any of the doors. You don't all have to follow Fulton, by the way.
But he is our tracker.
We follow him.
We must follow the tracker.
It's a real like. Yep.
At any point, Ross, you can just say, listen up, 8s or 10s talking. Like, listen.
Right, go on to the secret door.
Yes, through the secret door.
Okay, you push open the secret door and step into a corridor that moves around to the south. It has looking at it, it has a single door. It's a corridor that goes all the way around to the south and ends in a single door.
okay. I'm going to go through one of the other. I'm going to go back and go through one of the other doors.
Well, we should go together. We should stick together.
Okay, well then you can follow me if you want. See you later. Bye.
North or south? Which one are you going through, Shania?
North.
You go through the north. Shania pushes
see
open
I've
the
been
door to the north
contested.
and steps inside. Scorching steam bursts out.
Motherfucker!
Reflex save.
That's what you get.
It had nothing to do with you fucking dick. Okay, that's 30.
A 30. You take half damage. Take 6 points of steam damage as you leap back out of the scorching room.
Fucking piece of shit.
Caragor just in his head reminds himself about the floor plate, which must be triggering the steam trap, but doesn't say anything.
Well, that's what you get for disputing a tracker, I suppose.
Well, really? Okay, because I'm going to go through the other door now.
All right.
Let's go through the south door.
Cool.
Go through the south door. Steam!
Fucking shit!
Another reflex save, please.
I'm not so sure on this new holistic therapy that she's going for. I think,
That one was 31 that time. No, wait. Yes, 31.
31. So again, it's going to be half damage. It's a slightly bigger roll now, so that's going to be 7 points of damage, of steam damage.
If you've quite finished angering your tracker.
I don't know. This is one distraction I'm quite enjoying, says Algoth.
So out in the corridor, there's one at the end of the south.
So you're in the corridor you're in. Everyone else has yet to follow you into the kind of this corridor that curls around to the south. It just curls around to the south and ends in a door.
I just go to the
Go
end
through
of
the door. Steam! Give me a reflex save.
At that point, Caragor goes,
23.
How's it going up at the front, my lords?
I'm still in the room with you.
It's a bit steamy.
Stop calling people lords. It's fucking weirding me out, okay?
I'm cool with it.
To fail 13 points of damage as you're scalded, and then
I've got. I mean, it's been great for pressing my rope, but I've got no desire to get steamed.
I come.
What are we
so
trying to
there's
do in here
nothing
again?
else.
All we're doing is seeing.
We're trying to find
Weaver.
fucking Weaver.
Yeah, right. Like this is long, isn't it?
the rest of you come in and are as a group. Give me some perception checks.
Is that me as well? Or?
Yeah, I can take
I'm rolling.
Caragor's too busy making sandwiches.
That's
28.
28. Cool, that's enough. You realise that there is, in fact, a secret door in this one that Fulton missed the first time.
Oh, look, there's a secret door over here. Maybe I'm the tracker now.
No.
All right then, Bubba, through you go.
No, I'm still going to let you can be my official door opener to the tracker.
Yes, my lord.
Oh my god.
Wait, hold on a second. How good are you at actually tracking?
Oh, I'm good. You saw me find that
Quiet, knave.
Quiet, Nev.
You can't speak to me like that. You're the
Can't
lowest
I?
below.
I think it's been usurped.
Yes.
Open the door.
There is a challenge of titles now. I am the hand of the tracker. And
I am the knave of the bastards.
and you are merely the
You're the sandwich
chamber
maker.
boy.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Caragor drops the sandwich to the floor and says, "Pick it up."
I will never pick up your sandwiches.
Pick up the sandwich.
Pick up the sandwich,
Pick up
chamber
the
boy.
You're supposed chamber boy. You're supposed to be the hand of the thing. Whatever. Go and open that door.
Yes, but I will only do on my king of the trackers. Say
You
so.
may open the door for
Yes, my lord.
Yes, my lord.
It's just a waste of a good sandwich. That's terrible.
You open the door. Grumbling all, head down to the south until you find yourself in a large exhibit hall with lots of waxworks along the sides. Looking out at you.
Justin Bieber is there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You're in the celebrity wing now.
Ross comes hustling up to us to tell us we got, cue that way.
Can't take photos. Can't take photos. Yeah.
Right, we're closed now, guys. Can you get out, please?
Just one photo. Just one photo. Just one photo.
Stop touching the waxwork.
Kylie Minogue's bum alone.
Bubba, what's your perception bonus?
It is 13.
13. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. You step into this large room. You find in this large room you find a set of doors. There are a set of doors in the east. A big set of double doors in the east that have a big bar across them. That have been barred from this side. And then there are two doors to the south next to each other.
Right. I say we go through the big doors.
Yes, my lord.
I would say that that possibly leads outside.
Shut up!
Alton, as soon as we're getting out of here, me and you are going to have words, all right?
Why does it have to wait until you get up? Why not have words now?
Well, because
There's a hierarchy in this room.
I mean, one of us is trying to stay focused on what we're supposed to be here to do,
Now,
rather
look-
than establish this pseudo-feudal system.
All of those
in the
waxworks, I feel like they should all be destroyed. You and you, he points at Fulton and Caragor. Destroy them all.
Why? No.
Yes, okay. I'll start hacking at
Start
those.
hacking the waxworks apart.
Caragor takes out this +1 striking great club. Looks one more time at Bubba for confirmation.
Nods.
Caragor smashes one of the waxworks with the great club.
You smash. You just imagine hitting it with a great club. It just like squishes the face. You just like you batter this face into some mush.
What are you doing?
Yes.
Right. So,
Yes.
something
about this feels very wrong.
Very wrong, yes, very wrong. Because these could be people who are waiting to come back.
Well, they're dead now.
Let's open the big doors. The big doors. Yeah, let's do the big doors.
Yes, my lord.
Fulton heaves the barrier off the door, pushes it aside. You push the doors open, and it opens out to the back entrance to this to the waxworks. So it goes outside. It is
there
now
we go.
raining outside.
That means we can get out if need be. Well done, team. let's go to the other doors.
Yes, my lord.
Yes, my lord.
Okay.
So we go to the other doors.
All right, you've got 2 doors in the south. Lefty, or
we
righty,
check-
righty.
Can like a couple of us check one and a couple of us check the other?
No.
Sort of thing. I just come on.
Oh no, I think the hand and the whatever the hell Caragor said he was should take these for us.
All right, let's do the right door.
Otherwise, what's the purpose of our feudal taxes? that
I'll
we
open
pay?
the right door.
Okay, Fulton steps through the right door. Steam!
That door.
I'm
Once he's out of the way.
Yeah.
26.
Can Shania like really check it?
Okay.
Like, really check it.
Give me
Using-
Fulton takes 6 points of damage. You come out well steamed from that door. Shania, give me a perception check.
Perception check. Come on, for fuck's sake. It is. I got a 27. Oh no, +2 though, right?
Yeah.
So 29.
A 29. There is a third door behind behind a waxwork with a mushed-in, great clubbed face in the corner. There is a secret door next to these other 2 doors.
Okay, there's another secret door. Fulton, you want to check
Wait.
this door?
You just found
That
the
means
secret
you're
door.
the tracker.
That means that you're the queen of the trackers.
The queen has
Fine.
spoken.
I don't give a fuck.
My
Fulton, can you check
Bubba
the
kneels
door?
in front of Shania. I'll do anything for you.
You have
queen.
my axe.
and my
+1 striking great club.
and my beak.
What the fuck's
And my
happened?
casual
Okay.
disinterest.
And my cockatrice. My lady.
Good. I'm so glad you're all finally understanding that I'm the true leader. Yay for me.
I open
Fulton,
the...
can you open the door?
Yes, milady.
Truly, the Bene Gesserit have been in this house laying the groundwork, but they were drunk. Fulton, you open the secret door. Oh my god. And it's led into a winding corridor that heads down to the south, off to the east, down to the south, and then round to the west, where you see before you a big set of double doors.
And we've gone like down now.
You're going south, yeah. So you're going kind of round, south and round. So you reckon you're looping round to the southern part of the building now? You've done like a whole loop.
But like,
of the
are we
top of
going
the building.
lower down into the ground?
No.
No. Okay.
Milady, it looks like we're coming to a great hall or something.
What are your orders, my queen?
I don't know. Opens the door, I guess.
Oh, such a way with words, milady.
Truly.
Yeah.
I would follow her
Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
to the ends of the earth. Whatever that is.
Opens the fucking door.
I open the door to the south.
You push open like Aragorn. You push open the double doors and step inside, and I'm met with steam.
Okay, can I check these doors? See if there is something that's setting off
32.
the steam.
32. Very good. You Fulton take 4 points of damage as you managed to just about get out of the steam. Give me a perception check, Shania.
Okay.
Check more carefully.
Can at that point Caragor just really mentally take a note of exactly what the thing is that Fulton keeps triggering on the steam doors, because he's been looking at it for a while.
Give me a thievery check to understand how the vents work.
Oh. 24.
24. Yes, you clock where the pressure plates are that are setting it off, and you manage to you disable the one on this door.
Oh, I don't disable
Oh, okay,
it.
but
I'd just like to privately know where that is.
Oh yeah, you
and
know
have
where that
knowledge
is.
for myself.
You reckon that now yourself you could jump into this room and not step on that.
Roger.
With my perception, could I notice that?
Well, let's find out what your perception was first.
Okay, the perception was 28.
28, that is enough to find that there is indeed a secret door next to these double doors.
Okay, I ignore the secret door, but I say to Caragor,
Caragor turns round dramatically as if he's surprised to have been addressed. His cloak sweeps around and he clutches a hand to his chest. It has been long since I was addressed by name. I was a friend of Caragor once. But no longer. Now I am just...
It's been like 10 minutes.
Now I am just gore.
No, I don't like gore for you, okay? Caragor is great. I like
Say
Caragor.
not that name.
What? Say not what, Caragor?
It is a reminder of my hated past.
Well,
I
look,
do not deserve the name Caragor. Leave me in the dark.
I deserve the name Caragor.
I deserve to be called Caragor. So does my wife.
I am Caragor.
I am Caragor.
I'm Caragor.
I'm Caragor, so is my wife.
Caragor, my fucking boyfriend. She's shaking it. My fucking boyfriend, Caragor. For fuck's sake. Did you notice something? You saw something. I feel like you saw something. What is it?
Queen, I could not have truly noticed anything that our key trackers have already missed. Surely anything I would have noticed would have surpassed their gaze. That would not be worth noticing.
Tell me what...
Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Tell me what it is that you think.
I think that our esteemed lady and her royal trackers should continue on their current course of action.
You heard him.
You don't think there's a way into this steamy room?
Oh, there's a way in.
There is?
Fulton keeps walking into the room.
Yeah, but he keeps getting
sets
blasted.
the trap off. He
There's a
gets
trap.
steamed. He goes into another room. He sets the trap off. He gets steamed. That's the way in, Shania.
So, do you remember that you could disable traps? Do you remember that's a thing you do?
No, not Gore. Caragor could, but Caragor is long gone. Caragor lives in the daylight. Now there is only Gore.
This is very frustrating for me.
Isn't it?
Having heard the word trap, Bubba thinks. What do you use to disable traps?
But my lady, if it is a royal decree, I cannot refuse.
Bubba makes a thievery
royal decree.
check.
Please disable the fucking trap.
It's a natural one.
Bubba comes in. Bubba comes in fairly confident. He's got an idea.
Step out of the way, my queen.
Reflex save, please, Bubba. Bubba sets off the
natural
steam...
20.
A natural 20. Bubba sets off the steam trap and then jumps back out of the room like he meant to do it.
What? No, there's no way into that room.
Bollocks. Caragor,
He
please
must be
disable
lying
the
about the
trap
traps.
by royal decree.
First, address me by my real name, my lady.
Caragor.
Fuck, all right, fine.
Caragor goes and just hops over the steam plate and then hops back again and then hops over it and then hops back again.
You just step over it, but you got to be very careful about where it is.
You just need to hop over this bit that you just...
But gently like I did.
Gently like you did, okay.
Really?
So...
But there's a dead end in this.
Yeah, there is nothing in this room.
Oh, there's
other than the
nothing
big
in
steam
that
bed.
room?
No.
Yeah, it's a dead end.
The way ahead is the secret door that Shania found.
Let's go.
Okay, great.
I push
Okay,
open
fine.
the secret door.
Do you know what? I thought you were going to highlight the secret door for Caragor so he could pretend to find it and then become king of the group. And instead, you would just ask him to disable the steam trap on the room that
I
you
thought
know
there
was
was
a dead
something in
end
there.
because you were the
Which
only
I
one
did.
who knew a secret passage was next to him.
I didn't know it was a dead end. What?
Because he said there was a secret passage by the door that he opened that was a steam...
I know about the secret passage. We
To be
keep
fair,
going-
I never said dead end. I said
He
it was
never
really
said
fun.
dead end. At no point.
All the steam rooms thus far have been a little steam
end.
cupboard.
Have they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which in reality, a steam room is far from a dead end way to spend the day.
it's true.
Lovely.
All right,
Day.
fine.
That'd
I
be
didn't
like
pick
steam
up on that. I thought we were missing something.
Trying to theatre of the mind a maze is not an easy thing. That's absolutely
All right.
fair.
Fine. All right.
Who's opening the secret door? Queen
Caragor,
/ king.
please open the secret door for us.
As my lady commands.
Caragor pushes open the secret door and steps into a new looking room. Caragor, what's your perception bonus?
Perception bonus is plus 15.
15. Okay. You step into this room. This room seems to be some kind of an antechamber / exhibit room. There is a set of double doors in the north, a large ornate looking set of double doors. There are 3 wax statues in this room, one in each of the northern corners, one in the southern in the middle, looking at each other. They depict a Varisian woman who you, having been to God's Garden already, recognize as Sonore, in 3 emotional states. One appears to be carefree, one appears to be worried, and one appears to be distraught. And we're all standing there staring at each other, looking to the centre of the room. There is also on the far wall from where you walked in, so on the western wall, there is a secret door, better hidden than the ones you've seen so far, but nonetheless your keen eyes spot it.
Carragher is the king again.
You don't know that I've seen it.
Oh, okay, fine.
Carragher just steps into the room quietly.
What you see, Carragher?
The fates, my lady. The 3 fates.
Oh, tell me more.
Just step into the room and you can see them as well.
Okay. Ooh.
Oh, isn't that
nice?
That's Sonore, isn't it? The goddess, yes. The writer, the music. Whatever. I'm really tired.
There's only one exit out of here, isn't there?
Well, that's a leading statement. Isn't it interesting how she's in those 3
Indeed,
poses?
Fulton, you only see one exit out of here.
Yeah.
You don't see the secret
I'd like to go. I'd like to go and examine the waxworks of Sonore a bit closer.
Okay. You have a look at them. Give me a...
that's actually quite good. 18.
Perception check, yeah?
Well, you're just going to have a look. I don't want to touch them, but...
Sure.
18 plus 13 would be 31.
31. You think these are indeed Sonore. They appear to be very, very well crafted. They're unlike the rest of the ones around here. Seem to be either kind of half finished, or there are mistakes on them, or they've had Fulton's axe put through them, or they were okay. These ones are very, very well crafted. They're wearing actual clothes that all appear to be worth quite a bit. You reckon that these waxworks, could you lug them out of here, would be worth some money. They are not magical if you scan them.
They're not magical. Could be worth some money. Fucks to carrying them. Normally that would be...
Seems like a terrible idea.
Yes, but just interesting nonetheless.
Okay.
I'll do it if my king wants. Who's
the Queen.
Queen.
Oh, I thought you...
We don't know anything about that.
Carragher backhands Bubba and says,
Speak rightfully to the ruler.
Yeah.
I accept my punishment.
Can I check the room?
I think this is because Scott was handling those George R.R. Martin books earlier and they started rubbing off on his skin.
Shania starts investigating the room.
And it's only a 25.
25. You are fairly confident the only way out of this room is the set of double doors to the north.
Right.
My lady.
Yeah?
My lady.
Yeah.
Would you like some advice, my lady?
I will always take advice, especially from you, Carragher.
Carragher bows.
My lady, there is another door. There's another secret door.
You have found the secret door?
Carragher looks around dramatically, his coat twists, and he puts a hand to his chest.
You are the king.
You are a secret door.
I kneel before Carragher.
You have my axe.
And my beak.
Carragher takes Fulton's axe.
Don't take my beak.
No, actually not. Not so.
What?
No, you have it like as a metaphor.
Yeah.
Am I not your ruler?
Oh, yes, sir.
Give me your axe.
You have my skunk blanket.
I don't want it.
Yes, you do.
No.
Yes, go on.
Stop it.
Carragher uses the axe to open the secret... Wait, no, hang on, sorry. Carragher checks the secret door for traps.
Okay, yeah, perception check.
Something we should have been doing.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking
22?
It's fine. It's not like there were any traps in this space. Okay, you find no evidence of traps on that door.
Carragher uses the axe haft. He holds it by just underneath the head, and he uses the tip of the axe, but the foot, the staff.
Hilt.
No, it's not a hilt on an axe.
Pommel?
No, the butt.
Handle.
The end of
the
it.
pommel.
Go on, James. Help me out.
Yeah, the basher.
Uses the basher to open the door.
Okay, you gently
Huffed.
press MZ's butt to the door and push the door open. It opens with a creak into a dark room where, looking across, you can see 2 beds, scattered furniture across the room, bits and pieces. There are 2 beds, one small, one large. The large bed has silken sheets, and they are absolutely stained with blood. And King Carragher, that's where we leave it for tonight.
Oh. Is there a cuck chair in the room?
This week's episode was made possible by the wonderful Daveosaurus. Dave, thank you so much, Dave. You are the Dangerling of the week. You're the one who brought this episode about. If you want to be like Dave, if you want to get your name on the show, if you want to get access to loads of extra podcasts, playing Kids on Bikes and D&D and Delta Green and all sorts of bonus shows, you can get them at patreon.com/Danger Club Podcast. Cheers, Dave.